Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is the final video on our Chapter 1 to practice. I'm hoping these videos are helping, but again, always, feel free to ask questions in class if you need to, okay? Here we go. Order of operations, number 1, simplify. Parentheses first. So we got 30 divided by 2 squared minus 5. Next is exponents. 30 divided by 4 minus 5. Okay, and then, now we're going to take a look at, 30 divided by 4. If we do 30 divided by 4, what we're going to get is 7.5 minus 5, we get 2.5. Okay, so that's what we're taking a look at here. Good. Now next one, we're just combining like terms. So I like to underline things. If that helps you, go for it. 5x minus 8x is negative 3x. 2y minus 10y is minus 8y. And then the 4 minus 7 is negative 3. Okay? Keep everything separated and you'll be in good shape. Number 3, solve each equation, 2 points each. So we're solving for y, obviously. This might be the same problem as the previous test, or previous practice test. Y minus 24 plus 6y equals negative 18 minus 2y. Combine like terms. Get all the y's on one side by adding 2y over. Add 24 over. Divide. Y equals 6/9. We can reduce that down to 2/3. Okay? Very, very good. Now number 4 is a little different. When you subtract 8 from both sides, we get the absolute value of 10 minus 2p equals negative 1. We talked about this in class. Can an absolute value ever equal negative? No. So this is simply a no solution. Just a heads up on that one in case you see it again. Number 5. Get t by itself. Subtract 4 from all 3 sides. Negative 9 is less than or equal to 3t is less than or equal to 8. Divide everything by 3. Negative 3 is less than or equal to t is less than or equal to 8/3. It says graph the solution set. So here's my number line. Negative 3, close circle, because it's less than or equal to. Here's 0, and here's 8/3. Close circle, everything in between. I know my number line's not drawn to scale. I'm not really looking for perfection here. Just as long as it's in the general idea, you're okay. Absolute value, we need 2 of these. This is greater than, so this is the OR one. X minus 5 is greater than 8, or x minus 5 is less than negative 8. Solve them both. X is greater than 13, or if I add a 5 over here, x is less than negative 3. These are the graphs that kind of go in opposite directions. Because less than, open circle, everything to the left. And then greater than 13, open circle, everything to the right. Okay? Very nice. State the domain of the function using interval notation for number 7. F of x equals 3 over 2x plus 8. Take your denominator. Set it not equal to 0. Now let's solve for it. 2x does not equal negative 8. X does not equal negative 4. So it's everything but negative 4. So again, hopefully by now it's starting to sink in. You get the idea, we're good there. Pretty sure, let's see here, number 8, same idea, f of negative 3. A lot of these problems repeat, but we're plugging it back in. Everywhere you see an x, you replace it with negative 3. So 9 minus 12 minus 7. Okay. Negative 19 plus 9 is negative 10. Good. Alright, number 9, 10. I think we graphed these as well. Slope-intercept form. Down here at negative 3 is my y-intercept. My slope is 4/3, up 4 over 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. Connect your dots. You're in good shape. Okay. Number 10, get y by itself. Divide by negative 2. Flip your inequality sign. Okay, much the same. 2, 4. Up 3 over 2. Greater than or equal to is a solid line. Everything above it. We're good. Okay. Number 11, find the slope of the line passing through each pair of points. Here's your slope formula. 7 minus 9 divided by negative 2 minus negative 6. Negative 2 over 4. negative 1/2. Okay, reducing things down. Be careful with your negative signs, can be a little tricky. Alrighty, on to the back. Passes through the points 2, 8, and 4, negative 1. We're going to have to find our slope. Okay, we're trying to write an equation of a line. So we'll find our slope first. Negative 1 minus 8 divided by 4 minus 2. Negative 9/2. So now you can pick whichever one you want. I'm going to go with 2, 8. Okay, put it back in a slope-intercept form. Y equals mx plus b. Y in this problem is 8. My m is negative 9/2. My x is 2. Negative 9/2 times 2, the 2's cancel out. I'm left with 8 equals negative 9 plus b. Add 9 over. B equals 17. Y equals negative 9/2 x plus 17. Okay, awesome. Number 13, a little different than the last test. Okay, it's perpendicular to this line. Perpendicular is different than parallel. Okay, which means that instead of being the same slope, it's the opposite reciprocal. So the opposite reciprocal of negative 4 would be positive 1 over 4, 1/4. So I have a slope, I have a point, plug it back into y equals mx plus b. 2 goes in for y, 1/4 goes in for my m, negative 3 for my x. Multiply that together, negative 3/4 plus b. Add that over, b equals 2 plus 3/4. If I get that, convert, let's see here, 8/4 plus 3/4, 11/4. Just getting a common denominator. There's my b. So my final problem, or final slope-intercept form would be y equals 1/4 x plus 11 over 4. Please don't panic when you see fractions. We'll be dealing with them a good bit. Just make them your friend as the year goes on. Alright. Number 14, number 15, okay? Y equals absolute value of x minus 3 plus 2. Vertex, that's doing absolute value. Opposite on the inside, same on the outside, 3, 2. So, boom. The A is 1, up 1 over 1. Flip it across your line of symmetry. Draw it out if you have to. There's your absolute value graph. Okay. 15, piecewise, again, much the same. I think these are actually the same problems as the previous practice test. Still good for you to see them again. F of x equals 2x minus 3 for less than or equal to 1. So here's my line. Alright, 2x minus 3 is down here. Here's my negative 3. Up 2 over 1. We're going to go closed circle, because it's less than or equal to. Everything to the left. X minus 2. It starts down here, and then my slope is up 1 over 1. So I'm starting here, up 1 over 1. Okay, there we go again. Piecewise, just 2 lines on one graph, and you only want certain portions of it. Okay, last 3 word problems. A company charges 12 cents per minute for any long distance call, along with a $10 monthly fee. Your monthly bill shows that you owe $52.36. How many minutes of long distance calls were you charged? Okay. 0.12x plus every month you have to pay $10 no matter what, and your fee is $52.36. Subtract 10 from both sides. Okay, 42.36 divided by 0.12, 353 minutes. Right? I am going to be a little bit picky on units, so please make sure that you are putting down the correct units. Okay, if you just put down 353, I don't know if that's dollars, trees, coconuts, I have no idea. So you have to put down minutes, alright? Very, very good. 17, Lauren traveled for 6 hours in the car at a constant speed. Okay, same problem as before. So what we're doing here is multiplying 6 times 120. She travels 720 kilometers in the car. She knows she traveled 1,000 total. So 1,000 minus 720 gives her 280, which means she traveled for 280 kilometers in the van, or in the bus rather. So we're taking 280 and we're dividing it by, again, 3 hours and 20 minutes. That's 3.33. If you're wondering why the 0.33, because 20 minutes is 1/3 of an hour. So we're doing 280 divided by 3.33, 84.08 kilometers per hour is the speed of the bus. Okay. And lastly, again, I think this might be the third time you've seen this problem. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. You might see it again. Property value. Whose family's house is assessed at $90,000 pays $31.50. The other house pays $28.50. Set up your proportion. Oops. X goes on top. Alright. Cross multiply. Again, large number. Divide both sides by 31.50. Don't be late for class. $81,428.57. Okay. Hopefully this helps you again. A lot of these problems are repeating from previous practice tests. I didn't realize that, but I figured the more resources, the better for you. So, you know, if by now there's anything on here that does not make sense, all right, do yourself a favor, write that down, take a look at the previous notes, okay, see if you can find it in there. The more that you guys can learn to help yourself out, the more you can learn to kind of study for yourself and look through your notes, the more prepared you're going to make yourselves for later on down the road, whether it's pre-calc, calc, or even college someday, all right? But of course, please use me for a resource. The test itself is going to be very much like these problems. So if you can handle these problems, expect to kind of knock this one out of the park, all right? If you're looking through these tests and you're completely lost, try to set up a time with me to come after school, during class, whatever it is. I will gladly do my best to help you guys out. This is the first test of the year, so again, this is mostly review material. But again, I'm looking forward to a great year with you guys. Hope all is well, and we're looking forward to things continuing in the right direction. All right? And most importantly, good luck. We're all counting on you.